Yeah, shout outs real quick before we get started. 2.5 years, and it was broken by a minute and 2 seconds. The new record is
That's
144.03.
a
It used to
pretty
be
solid
145.05.
that's a pretty solid record break.
Just absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, that's like actually a ridiculous leap.
His best possible time with an hour left in the run was 143.55, and he got a 144.03.
Good
Like
God.
he got I think 4 golds, but like he lost 8 seconds over the last hour of the run.
It's actually
That's
ridiculous.
insane,
My
especially in a
goodness.
game like Pokemon because there's so much RNG.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. It's like not it's the whole
Less
fucking
in the
thing.
early gens, but still.
Even so. Alright. Well, welcome back. We'll get into a quick little recap here. So a lot went on last session. So the episode was still titled Castle of Neartar because you guys started out there, made allies with the Red Wizard, who you had mentally contacted Willa and asked for like an alliance. Basically, he sent the lizards out in the wrong direction to try to look for you guys. And eventually, you all fought your way through a couple of various battles still in the castle without getting caught, ending with one of the like elven lieutenants, who was that crazy one that's like elves first, everyone else on the continent, fuck off. Um, and we're able to take the password from him that activated the portal you guys had found down in the caves under Castle Niatar, which led you to this like very idyllic up in like the snowy mountains hunting lodge. Upon approaching the lodge, you guys were a bit cautious going through it. There was, dark pine woods, old mountain alley, ancient standing stones where you came through the portal. You did see that there was a patrol of two trolls and ambush drakes. Um, get their little pictures. So two of these guys who you had not really fought before, and then a couple of ambush drakes, which you guys have fought at various points throughout the game. You discovered there were several ways into this cabin. You go through the front. You could climb through windows. There was windows that were open. There was chimneys. But you did notice a few important details. One being that there is a Perioton currently living on the roof in a nest. That was these creepy guys you fought out in the moors a couple chapters ago. But realizing must be the cult's next location where they've been transporting all this stolen treasure, you guys snuck your way inside. Now, Captain Guppy, you're currently still in the one of the first rooms you climbed into. I gotta change.
Oh, have I been abandoned?
Somewhat, somewhat. No, I was playing you sometimes in case we like needed you, but trying not to like overly use you in case I got you like severely injured.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
Um, you guys have approached a couple different parts of the ground floor of the lodge. Haven't really gone upstairs yet. The room you started in on the left hand side there. That was this like white stag parlor. There was like animal heads all over the place. This big old tapestry that you guys stole because it was worth gold. A couple of healing potions stashed in there. And then in the hallway above, there are several bedrooms. You discover there's like peephole from the first bedroom into the parlor, which is very creepy, mansion vibes. You did explore on the opposite end. There was another parlor room. This is the Three Hounds parlor. You did identify that there was some armor on a stand that would certainly attack if you guys approached it. I don't think we did the official art for it last time, but since you determined what it was, here's the cool art. Appeared to just be guarding the room. You also noticed that there were magical signs of like magical residue in this room. Although you did not go too far into investigating what was going on in there. In the front hallway, which is kind of in the middle area over here, just out that door to your right, Guppy, there was a like central hallway with like stands of elven armor. I think you guys snagged some of that. And there's like big, broad staircase that branches off in two directions to go to the next floor. A couple of gargoyles in there, which attacked. You guys slew them. No one came running, but high probability that someone heard that. It was a loud fight. You guys know gargoyles are pretty brutal, but typically loyal if they have like a respectedly strong master in the place. Finally, you guys busted into this kitchen at the back, and I'll drag Guppy over there actually, because presumably you're now with them. You guys killed several very low-ranking cultist members. Those cultist members, well, they died really quickly because they're about the same level of competence as the ones you fought way at the beginning of the campaign. They are pretty much just servants to the higher-ups living here. You did interview one of them who revealed several other points of information. The first being that downstairs in the basement, down this way, there are prisoners who the mistress of the house has been keeping locked up. These range from, it seems like there was a woman from Baldur's Gate, some sort of priest, as well as someone called Kragnor the dwarf. This dwarf, it seems, Talus, who is the mistress of the house, she believes that Varum the White, a different dwarf, and the current worm speaker of the White Dragon Mask, is buddied with Kragnor and hopes to pump him for information. Now, there's only 5 worm speakers in the cult. You guys have only really met Resmir. She has the Black Dragon Mask. But this woman, Talus, seems to think that she is the rightful White Dragon speaker, or worm speaker, and is pretty pissed off that Varum the White has taken this instead. The captured, not guard, cultist, did tell you guys that most likely the mistress is hiding out on the front floor with some of her, or on the top floor with some of her lieutenants. Oftentimes said she can be found in the study, but he knows that there are at least some like heavily armed guys with her, maybe a mage or two. He's not quite positive. After all that, you guys let him leave with his life and a leg of mutton, I believe. It might have been venison, actually. And as he scurried out, you guys were kind of trying to decide what to do next. You did raid the pantry for food supplies over in this corner right here.
Did we find any booze?
Let me double check. I don't think you guys found. I think it was just like dried foodstuffs. But let me see. That would be in the back pantry.
Like hand sanitizer or something.
Hand sanitizer. There was some ale in one of the barrels, I believe.
Excellent.
Cat's just sitting next to me now. All right, that was a lot of stuff. Any questions on that? Kind of got a couple avenues. You haven't explored these rooms to the right. You know that down this way is the basement. Go up to the second floor over here. Kind of a servant staircase. Main staircase you could go up. There was rooms over by the other parlor that were investigated. A lot of different directions to go in.
Well, team, what's the play?
I say we split up and explore the place. I'll stay here and explore this barrel.
I mean,
I will say, give me a perception check, Guppy, as you look at the barrel in the room back here. You quickly look around and fail to find any like spigot to tap the barrel. Meaning that if you wanted to drink from it, you just have to like break a hole in it and drink as much as you can before it spilled out.
Yeah, I've got an axe.
Right? I would say if you would like to try that, you can. What series of rolls would this be? I think a roll to see how much you could actually get in your mouth as it poured out around you, and then a roll for the effects, we'll say.
Well, can I roll for how good I am at doing this? Because I'm not going to hit the bottom.
at
right?
smashing
like, I'm gonna hit the top.
smashing an axe into it. It is a magical great axe, so definitely gonna take some finesse, we'll say, to not just shatter the barrel. I'll say,
Athletics.
I would say, yeah, straight athletics would be the best representation. You try to like pull it at the last second. Okay, I'd say you make like definitely slop a bit out, just as like a big axe blade biting into the wood. But the hole is like located at the top, so you can try to pour it.
Excellent. I try and pour it down my gullet.
All right, I'm gonna say, give me a survival check. As you're kind of just like waterboarding yourself with ale right now, just pouring it over yourself. You like try as best as you can to do that thing where you like chug water and like keep your throat open, but it's just like, it sounds more like when a toddler tries to drink a glass of water and they're just like, just like clearly not breathing enough while they drink the water. I'd say you definitely get a bit tipsy, but you're definitely like very wet right now. Just kind of stink of I would say not like a very bad ale. It's pretty well made ale here, but you do definitely have like that beer smell on your clothes now.
Excellent. I'm gonna look around. Well, I did my job. Why are y'all still here?
Captain staggers back out a little bit wet around the shirt here. Where are you guys thinking of heading? So you got, again, servant staircase to captives in the basement, 2 unexplored doors at this end, and then of course you could like double back to like the main staircase area as well. What you guys thinking?
Maybe we should check out the captives first. They might have ideas.
Check out the captives. Yeah, makes sense.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Sounds good to us.
All right. I'm going to copy your guys' tokens really quick. Bring us over to a new map. If someone wants to make a lock-picking check to try to get down here, pretty easy lock, it seems. They were not prepared for people to get this far. So it'll be a thieves' tools check.
A thieves' tools check?
Yeah, you don't have proficiency with thieves' tools, so it would not be you.
I have an axe.
I dropped us down here, so you guys aren't actually in here yet. But if one of the rogues wants to try, be my guest, or you could also try to break it down. That is an option too.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
All right, I'd say give me a thieves' tools check, whichever one of you.
It's under.
It's in like the bottom left in proficiencies, and when you click it, you'll select a dex.
Yeah.
It's like how you have tool proficiency for like navigators tools, Guppy, or like water vehicles.
I have it.
Oh, I see that. Cool.
Yeah. It's just that like the rogues happen to have like that kind of thing.
Gotcha. I thought it was like they got one added to like their skills.
No.
How do we tell who's better at it?
So is there a dex bonus?
Well,
It's
if one of you
basically
gets it,
it's just dex plus proficiency. So it's gonna be your bonus for like stealth, for example. You both have dex and proficiency in stealth. So if you have the same bonus, you're both probably the same amount of skilled in lockpick.
I remember I got one of us the thing that allows you to add double your proficiency, and I don't remember which one I gave it to. But it's not showing me a number.
I would say roll it as Waka first then. We'll just mouse over and see if it's adding like double the proficiency or single.
Okay.
Because in theory, if you doubled yours, it should be adding 6 instead of 3. Besides the dex that it's going to add as well. Okay, so it looks like it was you, because it added 6, yeah. 13's it is a pretty simple lock. 12 was the DC. So you guys crack that open. And as you go down these stairs here, see the cellar is damp, smells like apples and vinegar. There are bags of apples and sacks of potatoes lining one wall. 3 prisoners are chained along another wall. Excuse me, a dwarf with a chopped and singed beard, and 2 humans, a man and a woman. The woman is wounded. Their chains are secured to iron rings, keeping them just out of reach of the food. So to review, you would know that bottom corner, you can't really see him on the map right now. And for some reason, it's this. They used Roll20 basically used the same token for one of the cultists as Kragnar the dwarf, which I kind of get. He's a member of the cult, but I would have thought he would look more like a dwarf. So dwarf in the bottom left. You would know that the woman, that's the one from Baldur's Gate, and the guy called the other one Brother Cayman. That's the priest over here.
Am I supposed to be able to see anything?
It is dark down here, so if you don't have dark vision, no, unless you want to like light a torch or something.
No, that's fine.
Is anyone else lighting a torch? Let's see. In that case, there is kind of a beat of silence if no one lights a torch. However, Kragnar does have dark vision. Kind of spies you guys coming down the stairs there.
All right, I'm gonna use a light cantrip.
Okay, let me change you to emanate some light here.
Lila has dark vision as
Yeah, she should be able to see in there. I should be. Okay.
I want the human here to be able to see as well, so human prisoner.
Okay, hold on. You're doing light cantrip.
I guess I do have to light a torch.
Alright, over here. So Darval has lit one now, so other people should be able to see.
Okay.
It's basically right before you cast that light cantrip, Darval, you hear like a gruff voice like, "Oh, you're not one of the cultists. Who are you lot?" Ah, damn it. As Darval, you kind of flare the light into being, circles your head a little bit, almost like a halo. And you see the two humans kind of shrink away for a second, blinking their eyes in the sudden brightness here.
I'm going to present my holy symbol to them and say, I am a paladin of Torm, the true, and I am come to help.
The who?
Torm, the true. He is the god of duty.
As you say that, the one, the priest over here, bottom right, goes, "Well met, brother. I am a priest of a Monitar, deity of the order and sun and law and time."
Can I roll religion for this?
Yeah, go for it.
My character does not necessarily know that. 12.
I think you're not especially versed in the lore, but you would know that he is one of like the greater, like more powerful deities. His alignment is more lawful neutral rather than good leaning, as your deity is.
Fair enough.
So,
Well, I will nod to him and say, well met indeed.
the woman kind of looks up at you guys, kind of blinks. As you look over, you see that she is indeed injured. She's got bruises and cuts along her neck and one shoulder. Mechanically looks like she's on like 1 HP, basically. "Are you all here to rescue us? How did you even hear about us being stuck here?"
Well, we're not here specifically. We didn't come here to rescue you. That just happenstance. We heard about you from some of the goons upstairs.
Oh, okay.
So we'll help you.
Look,
What happened? How did you guys get captured down here?
well, I was riding by this region near Parnast with a caravan, and, well, I stumbled upon some of the cultists. They were, I think, transporting a series of crates. I saw a bunch of jewels spill out of one, and I gasped. It was more money than I'd seen in my entire life. But when they looked, they saw me and captured me, dragged me back here. Look, there's that woman upstairs. That woman, Talus. She's terrifying. She's been beating us and almost killing us almost every day.
So she abducted you just for the sake of torturing you and tormenting you?
For me, yes. The other one, I think she's getting information out of that dwarf. As for Brother Cayman, the priest kind of speaks up again. He's like, "I do not know, but she is not scourged, beaten, enchanted, or otherwise abused me while I was in this position, which frankly makes me a little nervous. I don't know why she has spared me so.
I nod. It is curious.
Curious indeed. I stand over his shoulder and nod in the same way.
He like nods into the pair of you. The dwarf's like,
I nod again.
"Alright, good enough, but are you gonna free us and bust us out of here? Look, I might be a cult member, but I'm not gonna go tattling up to that witch upstairs."
How did you end up down here?
Look, I'm a friend of Varum the White. He's the true White Worm speaker. Tullus hates him above all others. She captured me, I think, either looking for information or perhaps thinking that Varum would come and rescue me, use me as a bargaining chip, but she's an idiot if she thinks he would stoop that low. So far, I've resisted her bribes and enchantments, but I think soon she'll use her family's wealth to employ, well, a more powerful form of interrogation.
And you have information that would be useful to her?
I've got plenty of information on Varum, but I'm not about to share it.
Well, then you can stay down here, I guess.
What about for this? And I hold out a silver piece.
He raises an eyebrow and he's like, "You know, Talus, she's rich. Her family's owned land in these mountains for generations. A trifling silver piece it's not going to do it, I'm afraid."
Well, in that case, I pull out a second.
He looks at the rest of you. Let me give me a quick roll here. Kind of, as his eyes pan across you, he's like, "A couple of holy people." Sniffs the air. He's like, "Some sort of drunk fae. But you two, the winged one, the one with the horned helm, you look like you've been around the block a few times. Perhaps you'd be more amenable to an arrangement. My freedom for a little bit of information, or perhaps just a little bit of gold sent your way."
I'm gonna just point at Darvel and go, "He's our boss."
I mean, I was offering to free you if you gave us information.
I'll tell you what. You let me out of these shackles, kind of like rattles them against the iron ring behind him. And I'll give you a little information on Resmir the Black.
Okay. I think we can do business then. I'm gonna pull the two rogues aside. I want you guys to have weapons trained on him while I free him, just in case.
That
Actually,
doesn't
I'm not
sound
gonna
like a
pull aside,
very
just do that.
honorable
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to do.
Immediately pointing my crossbow.
Just level the crossbow.
Just like,
Just in case.
I'll say, yeah, Darval, you kind of come on over and
Yeah, I'll
start.
go.
I'll say we'll say we kind of take 10 on it, but Willow, you could probably assist, just like pick the lock,
Yeah.
or Waka pretty easily. As the chains rattle to the floor, he like rubs. Yeah, go ahead.
can we do a sense motive check on him?
Yeah, go for it. Insight check would be
That's
the
insight.
one for here.
Insight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
It's
check,
insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
There we go.
Oh, hefty roll. You think this guy's probably another piece of shit cultist, but you think he's willing to make this deal. He's been beaten down here for weeks and is happy to trade information. I think you have to sense he's a little happy to give the information away. This might be a giant cult, but probably still some rivalry amidst the different factions.
Makes sense.
But as he
Just tell Darvel. I'm pretty sure he is exactly what we think.
he like rubs his wrists
I know.
as the shackles kind of clatter to the ground. A lot of like raw skin that's just been like kind of chafed against this metal down here in the cold and the damp for the last few weeks. Alright, look. My allegiance is to Varum the White, but Rezmir the Black. She's a tricky one compared with some of the others. Varum, Galvin of the Blue, a couple others. But, well, I don't know if you've tangled with her, but first things first. Her sword, I think she found it forged in some black dragon's hoard. But if you let it cut you, not only will it deal a necrotic blow to your body, it'll stop you regaining health. Any magic from a priest or potion won't, well, it won't make a dent in the damage she does. Secondly, it might seem like her skin is impenetrable. I don't know if you fought her and thought that, but it's rather resistant. That is all from her mask. If you pulled that off, she would be much more vulnerable. The mask itself is armoring her as if she wore perhaps a breastplate of some description. But the mask and her sword, let alone her natural talents as a dragonborn, those two artifacts more than anything, get them away from her and she'll be far less of a threat.
Your information is noted and appreciated. I assume you're gonna head out now, or are you gonna cause us any trouble before you leave?
If that's that, I'm gonna run out the back door and never speak a word of this again.
Before you go.
He kind of like strolls up to the pair of you. We'll say Leerol, then Guppy. Go ahead, Leerol.
Anything you want to tell us about the lady of the house that might be of assistance, just on a personal revenge level from you to us, you know?
So he like stops and thinks about that. Unlike Rezmir, who is not an innate caster, Talus is. She has magic at her disposal. I don't know how powerful, but, well, she wasn't able to break my mind with magic, so certainly not up to the powers of a Grand Mage or anything. Just be wary of her employing spells as well as her spear.
All right, thank you.
Kind of inclines his head. Very well. He turns to, he's like, and you actually, he like considers you, Guppy. He's like, I don't have any proof of this fact, but it's rumored that Talus and her wealthy family have Fey ancestry in their blood. I don't know how you could leverage that, but you seem to be Fey yourself, so I thought maybe you should know.
Is that anything that I would therefore possibly have knowledge of from?
I would say on a very general level, you might suspect like either she is some sort of Fey race or like is like part Fey, or more likely she probably has some sort of like Fey bloodline that is granting her magic. So something that probably like isn't. Most mortals you would think who have Fey stuff, it's less likely that they're Fey and more likely that, like, you know, however many generations back they fucked with some Fey and got magic out of it.
Okay, so it's unlikely that I'm like her cousin twice removed.
No, you would think like even if she like had an actual blood relative that was Fey, probably would be like way far back.
Okay.
Not just like your fairy cousin was like, hey, what's up? I slept with
right.
that lady's dad like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. With that, he kind of, just saunters by you guys and like breaks into a sprint to run out the back door. Looks around cautiously, see at the top of the stairs, sneaks away.
Weren't you two gonna kill him? Wasn't that the whole point of training the weapons on him and whatnot?
No, that was in case he tried to attack us when he got free. That was just
So why didn't we
caution.
kill him?
Because he gave us information.
He's a
We
cultist, no?
We made a bargain. We got to go back on a bargain like that.
Yeah, but like once he's
Um,
dead, what does it matter to him?
As you guys discuss the bargain, first of all, Brother came and is like, I have to agree with your friend in the golden armor. The deal is the deal. We
No one asked you.
have to stay by it. Also, if you have any abilities to heal, I think she's passing out again. You guys look over to see Marcella over here is just like, kind of like head lolling on her neck.
She's just a average peasant, right?
She looks a bit more skilled than that. Like, you can see that she's pretty, like, live and has a lot of muscle, even though she hasn't been moving for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll go over.
I was
and
wondering. I'll give her like 5 lay on hand.
You see her eyes kind of clear a little bit as some of the bruising around her neck heals.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll also give the.
He's fully healed. He was the one that was like,
I give him a thank you for pointing that out to me. Nod.
oh, okay. He's like, if you all could free us as well.
Yeah. Will Walker, you got the skills to do that, I assume, right?
Yeah, I'd say you guys can, same lock as last time, so we'll say you can just free both of them. But the priest is like,
we got lockpicking stuff.
yeah, I think you guys got it on lock. As he stands there, he's like, look, I haven't been able to prepare any magical spells for the last couple of weeks. Haven't been able to pray uninterrupted. I wish I could do more for you, but I think it might be best if I took this young woman out of here and tried to escape while you all continued on your way.
Understandable. Stay safe.
But who is she?
He gestures at her.
Yeah.
He's like, if I understand, Miss Marcella just was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and got on the bad side of the cult. She caught them doing something illegal, and they took it with her, took her with them. And she kind of nods. She's like, yeah, I was in town that day, but I'm a hunter. I go out and trap game. Waka, I don't think you sense any like lie in that.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll allow you to go.
What?
And I'm gonna
town were you-
study her face in
what
case
town-
she's a decoy. She's
What
the
town
one
was
that
she
we really
caught?
have to kill. So I'm memorizing both their faces.
Well,
Just saying.
what town was she caught in?
She was caught in Parnast. If you guys want to make a,
We have any idea how close we are to that, because I'm
Yeah,
not sure if we know where we are on the map.
right. We don't know where we are. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out.
you're not really, you like teleported in here, so you're not quite
Yeah.
sure where you are.
So Parnas. So okay.
Hmm. Do you guys have any last questions for them? Or you allow them to kind of slip out as well.
Yeah, it feels
I'm
like
just
we're
too
letting
much as you
everyone
guys
go, might as well.
Yeah. All right. In that case,
What are you gonna do when you get away?
I was in the midst of a religious pilgrimage, but I'm gonna see her safely to the next town, and then, well, quite frankly, I don't know that I could get any local city guards or, even a local sheriff to get involved. Talus's family has been living up in the mountains for generations. They're pretty wealthy.
If you were on a pilgrimage, how do you know that much about Talus's family?
I was wondering the same thing, actually. Val not. I was.
He shrugs. He's like, I think she's been trying to win me over. Remember I said she was not hurting me in any particular way. I think she might have been trying to do a catch more flies with honey type of thing. So she told me about her family, their influence. She seemed genuine enough, but I worry that all of that... Well, I don't know. I was hesitant to trust her, considering how she treated the others down here.
Can I cast Detect Magic real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Well, she's evil, and you shouldn't hang out with her.
He's like, I think I'm leaning that way as well. I agree with you. You look around, doesn't appear to be beyond the magical items that your party has. You don't see anything extra.
Okay.
Well, good luck and stay safe, brother.
I will. If I can convince anyone to get involved and come to the house, I will, but I wouldn't hold your breath on it.
I understand.
I'll head up the stairs with her. You see, despite still being injured a bit, she is very light on her feet. Very clearly, like, evidence that she was a real hunter.
Cool.
All right. It would appear that there is nothing else left of usefulness down in the basement.
I see some barrels.
Those barrels are of, like, apples, and there's, like, vinegar in barrels as well.
It's a shame.
If you would like to, chug some vinegar, it might really upset your tummy with considering you just, like, downed an IPA up there, but, that's your call.
I did consider it, but I think I'll wait this time.
I know, like, my stomach is just churning at that idea. I can't imagine, like, drinking, like, a massive amount of IPA. Like, you know what I would love to chase this with? Pure vinegar.
IPAs are just gross.
Have you heard of the thing where people drink apple cider vinegar?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
straight?
I don't get it. I had a friend that used to do that for, like, he's like, oh, it's health benefits. And I was like,
So
whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
As a singer, I have developed something of hypochondria for things regarding the voice, and that is something that I do sometimes when I get sick.
Oh, I didn't realize it was, like, also... I thought it was more like an immune system thing. I didn't realize it was, like, a voice thing.
No, it is an immune system thing.
Oh, okay. Just, like,
But,
don't
like,
want to get sick, which would,
If
in
I get
turn...
sick, I'm destroyed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or yeah. The being sick would lead to the bad throat stuff.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think whatever health benefits I might gain would be outweighed by the fact that I would just, like, gag immediately.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, not for me either. Okay, so what's the next move? You go upstairs. Seems like she's probably hiding up there somewhere. You got creepy other room that has the armored trap dude. Having gone through the doors on the right, and you go upstairs either the servant staircase on your left or the primary staircase in the front of the house.
Do we know what's over here?
You do not. You have not even examined those doors yet.
Okay.
I mean, I say we divide and conquer.
I mean, hey, I won't say no. That's up to you.
Not convinced on this idea.
The beauty of D&D is that
let's
there are
never go wrong
consequences
with
for
this
actions.
Listen, the rogues are very comfortable with the party splitting up.
I love.
Paladin, not so much.
I feel like the rogues are gonna just rob this fucking mansion blind. Although is it really robbery if you're robbing an evil cult leader? I mean, probably legally, yes, but more morally.
Can evil cult leaders really own stuff?
Can they own property?
Can anyone really?
Yeah, Guppy converts to, like, becomes a monk character in that moment. Just, like, true neutral, devoid of attachment. Ownership is a lie. Drink alcohol. I mean, hey, up to you guys. Do you think you guys split off in different directions?
No.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah.
let's limit our options here. Upstairs, back to the main section in front of the house, doors on the right.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
You first.
Oh, I'd rather you go first than me make a logical decision unprompted.
I would say we should finish the floor by looking at the doors on the left.
On the right?
Okay.
On the right. On the
Okay.
right.
I was like, you already searched the one. The left one was where all the dried rations that the rogues took. I would say if you want to just make a perception check over here, see if you can hear anything coming from those directions. At the doors. Goodness.
I guess I'm just listening too loudly.
You you listen too loudly. Guppy, you hear you're no stranger to people whispering behind wood, as you would often, I assume, spy on your pirate crew to make sure they weren't up to something, as they inevitably turned out to be up to something.
Of course.
So you like put your practiced ear to the door and you can hear a little bit of whispering. It sounds like humanoid voices like, I think the fighting stopped. Do we make a run for it? I don't know. You know Trepson's out there somewhere. She'll, I don't know, break our bones, grind them to bread or whatever the fuck. She'll kill us. Look, just shut up and maybe no one will come in here.
People are talking in there, and it sounds like they want to run away.
Oh.
We should kill them.
Fuck. Shit. Hide. What do you guys do as you hear them be like, hide?
I burst open the door.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be right behind Guppy.
Good.
I'm gonna kind of leisurely walk behind them.
All right. You bust the door open there. Looks like this is a servant's quarters. 3 beds, simple writing desk. Smells clean, and the floorboards are swept spotless. As you kick open the door fast enough, you see 3 human commoners just kind of like trying to scurry under the bed to avoid detection. But you see one of them kind of peek out and like, wait, hold on. They're not cultists. At least they don't look like them. You see they kind of crawl out from under the beds.
And once again, branch my holy symbol and introduce myself.
I brandish my axe.
Was that you all? They kind of look behind you at like the blood and mayhem of the people you killed in there. One of them looks a little bit green around the gills. Are those the? Are those the cultists?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Look. If you could get us out of here, we don't like serving Mistress Tallis. She's a liar. She's not part of the family.
Oh.
The other one
Is it
nods.
not?
The other one like nods vigorously and she's like, she's spread rumors to the contrary before she came, but she killed Lord Marston. He was the real owner of the lodge. She's claimed this place by right of blood, but I don't even know where she's from.
So if we kill her, do we get the lodge?
Well, one of them frowns like, I think it would go to his next heir, but his heir's been living in Waterdeep these past years. I don't know. I'm not a barrister. I don't know how the legal precedent would work in this case.
It is I, the last heir. That's why we're here.
Give me a deception with disadvantage. The one behind the guy talking. The one talking looks like more like a butler dude. You see the one all the way at the back is this taller woman who just has her arms crossed over an apron. She's just like, we know that his kid's not a fae. We're not idiots. We're just house staff.
Look,
I
we're
never
cleaning this
know
place
if
out.
he's separate.
Look, I
So we're cleaning the house out. Sorry, you first.
the third one takes a step towards you guys. This one introduces himself as he's like, I'm Angrith Woodwise. Used to be the hunter, now a groom. Listen, maybe we should step into the kitchen. He nods at the door back there. You see the door over in the right side of the room appears a bit like padded, and there's like a throw rug under the doorstop. There's been some soundproofing on that door, but that's where all of the kobold servants are. Look, they're plenty of them, but they're really dumb. They think that Talus is the rightful master of the house, and if they hear any dissent, they might run up the house and try to warn her.
Appreciate the warning.
Should we not kill them?
Yeah,
We
that
absolutely
sounds
should.
like to me is that we should kill them
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
and any other servants who might possibly be considering going to Talus themselves.
That's true. We can't trust any of the servants.
I won't go that far.
She's like, you might be able to bully them into submission, but there's like 24 of them in there.
We'll take them out. Kobold.
That sounds like 24 people we don't want to come as reinforcements when we fight them.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And if we take 24, we add you 3. That's 27 people that could go on. And 27 is 3 squared. And I don't trust... Sorry, 3 cubed. And I do not trust cubed numbers.
Starts sweating at the mental strain of that equation.
Look, we're here to clean this place up a bit. You should probably make a run for it while you still have the chance.
Okay, I just want to say
Good luck.
What?
letting a lot of people go from the house, and at some point someone's gonna notice.
I
The more
agree.
Flooding down the mountain.
I agree.
That's fair. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
You know, I was going to say a while back when you said to come in here that we should go upstairs so that there wouldn't be anyone who has a view on everything. But, you know. You're the boss.
Apparently I am, but you make a good point about the potential people looking out the window or just noticing that we're doing stuff. So I say to you guys, I'll turn back to the servants. Lay low for a little bit. There's gonna be a lot more fighting going to happen. Once it's all done, once everything's taken care of, then you can make a run for it. But for now, so everything goes smoothly for us. Stay here, stay put. Can you do that?
Give me a persuasion check.
18.
They kind of nod and like, all right, we'll hold up here.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll turn to you guys.
Cool.
Kobolds?
Up to you guys if you want to attack the kobolds or what.
Attacking
Let's go
kobolds
through
is
the-
pretty dangerous. I would hate to be in between these servants and the kobold servants over there. We could get flanked.
Are you really worried about a couple of commoners, dude? Like, what do they got? 12 health? What
What
are
are
they?
you calling a
Just
commoner?
one shot them? Bro,
They have
give it
real
up.
jobs. They have names.
Look, if you want to do math,
Ignore the fact that all the
one
tokens say commoner. They do in theory have names.
Yeah. Like,
They
Just
just
let it
go
go.
hide under the bed.
it's fine. They're not
Look,
even
once-
worth experience points.
Once
That
I'm
is
the
true.
owner
They
of
are
the
not
lodge-
worth experience points.
See?
Once I'm the owner of the lodge, I'm gonna want to make sure that I have the best staff available.
All right, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go and tell the kobolds we heard the other staff saying that Talus wasn't a member of the family?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
You could try that. That's up to you guys.
Now hold on.
The rest of us just sit outside the store here, and wait. That way we don't get flanked.
I see no flaw in that logic.
All right, so who's going
Except
up
for the fact that we're
to
using other people as bait.
who's going up to the door to talk to them then?
Who said that paladins were all stupid?
I'm not a paladin.
No, I'm talking about him saying that we're using them as bait.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's the final plan? You're trying to get them to open the door?
No, we're going in. We're going in and telling the kobolds that we are new workers employed as, these cultist people. But we've heard that there's been some talk of usurping and whatnot. In those exact words.
All right. Well, whoever
Darvel
wants to
grits his teeth.
talk to them, go ahead and move your token over there.
I'm just.
I'll be standing right here with my sword ready to whack someone.
Sounds like a job for Darvel.
It's the other door, just so you know, not the door you're next to.
I think you're right. I think
it's
that
this door over
Darval,
here.
Oh, over there.
I think
Yeah.
Darval
Oh.
is very trustworthy and would be the best person to lie for us.
I feel like if you want to do
I
evil
would- actually,
action,
I'm much better
go do your own
persuasion.
dirty work and leave the paladin out of it.
This is for the greater good.
All right.
I have a +2 in
right.
persuasion and a deception.
Hold on. We've been talking about it for a while. Who wants to go talk to them? Who does not? If you do, move your token over there, and we'll see what happens.
I was gonna wait to start attacking the kobolds. Like hide right next to the door when they come out. I'll attack them.
All right.
Once the last one comes out, I'll attack them.
I'm gonna move the door.
There are so many.
Yeah, they said there was 24 in there.
I thought it was a bigger room.
No, it's tiny. You see that there's like netting and hammocks and like various things all over the room for them to sleep in. Some just look like straight up nests. They all kind of like whip their heads around, like, "Who are you? Who's that? Who? What?" And they all start like, talking at once, like, "Who's that? Who are you?"
They speak common.
Yeah, they're like just babbling in common, basically.
Okay. We come in peace. We've recently been hired as the job that you have, but for the people who aren't kobolds, and some of those other people, they've been saying bad things about the person who you guys like, and saying that she's not part of the family, she doesn't own the lodge, and that some other person's gonna come along who's the rightful inheritor, and gonna do the lodge thing. So, yeah, you should probably take care of that.
Give me a deception check with
Can I give you
advantage.
guidance?
Yeah, you can give guidance. I'll say with advantage.
Yeah.
All right, 13. Go ahead and add the guidance, the D4, right?
D4. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a D4, Guppy.
I roll a d4? Okay.
Yeah. You add it onto the roll. All right, hold on. We roll with their penalty. Okay. Makes sense. She couldn't be the boss. It makes sense. She shouldn't be the boss. The boss of the room. It does make sense. They all nod in agreement at your statement.
I nod in such a way as Darval seems to be constantly doing.
Just like a
and
wise nod.
calmly walk out through this room.
We stay here. You call us when you need clean, when you need wash, when you need floor, when you need whatever.
Beautiful. Alrighty.
You do get
close the door.
some XP for convincing them. Hold on, let me calculate.
I close the door.
That was not what I wanted out of that situation.
As you close the door, you hear them excitedly chattering. They're like, "Oh, new boss, nice. New boss seems nice. We'll clean later. Break now." All right,
You
let's see.
said that this was evil.
They just seem like
Everyone's
they
happy.
seem neutral. They just seem really dumb.
Just like
Everybody
Dark
gets an even 100 XP. Not super effective.
Alright, so we have 14,805 now.
This we have. You missed them last time.
Oh, you missed some last time. Yeah, it should be closer to his. I didn't think to update your sheet. That was my bad.
No worries, no worries.
Okay,
So we're just trusting Munda with math.
Good question. Do you want to double check your math or not?
No, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
I was gonna say I can just scroll back and check from last game, but I'm pretty sure that I knew it was like something just below 1600. I'll save you some time and just open the next door. 16,000, sorry, not 1600. Just because the next one is just a hallway. It looks
Anything
like
on your phone?
the other end leads back into the Kobold room as well. Save some time. This door leads back to the main staircase area. This door leads somewhere you haven't been. Just to cut down on your decision options. There's no point spending forever searching through a room that already has been seen.
Yep. So what's the play?
I mean, Walk and Willow, do you guys want to like scout the next door out, or are you staying back?
I would get scout.
All right, let's say, give me a stealth check as you're going up through there.
All right. Mosey up there. And this- Stealth for me, noise.
Holy shit! What?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's one in 400 chance. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's just
Love it.
extremely
Love it.
satisfying to look at. Just double 30.
I don't even like multiples of 10, but good
Green.
lord.
You guys, not even like a loose floorboard creaks over here. We're gonna roll that into just you guys open the door and it's fine. I don't feel inclined to make you do another roll after that. What's the point? But the next room in, if you guys want to peek your heads in there, looks to be a linens cupboard at first. You can tell that at the other end of the linens cupboard, that would lead back into the room with the armor. However, because you are so stealthy, the armor didn't, you don't hear it stomping towards you or anything. But go ahead and give me a perception check as you look into the linens room. The most efficient scouting trip. Jesus Christ.
Right? You know what's happening.
So the room... Yeah, that's fucking crazy. The room is stacked with like blankets, sheets, animal fur, tablecloths, flags, banners, rolled up rugs. Just typical linens closet. But on that nat 20, you do pick out that like there is one banner that has been like very carefully folded into a triangle, as opposed to just the general folding of all the other equipment in here. It is a banner with 5 stripes, colored black, blue, green, red, and white, respectively.
Okay. We'll definitely take that with.
And that one is like, you spot like, oh, this one's been folded with like clearly more care than the others.
Yeah. We're
Can I
gonna
roll religion on it? Just in
we're gonna
case.
bring that back with us, yeah.
You can roll religion on it if you show the group.
Oof.
Uh,
I should be able to. I should notice.
Not
that.
sure. I think you would recognize as a mounted combatant. This is clearly a banner that is. It's not like that a banner standard would carry into war. This is more like a smaller banner that would be flown on the end of a lance or a spear.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Interesting.
All right. Having narrowed down some options now, basically you could try to explore more in the room with the armor. You'd probably have to engage with it unless you were as stealthy as they were before. Go up the main stairs or go up their back stairs. What are we thinking?
This suit of armor, we saw this before? Did we interact
Yes,
with it?
I think Lyral, were the one who identified it? Who identified it?
No, it was the rogues.
The rogue snuck over and were able to recognize its like purpose in the corner.
So is it like a construct, or is it something where we could like invite it to a drink?
It is a construct.
Okay, then never mind.
You would know that they like I think they identified it as a helmed horror, which they determined as like it's magic armor that can attack you, and also people can store spells in it.
Gotcha. Well, I say we go upstairs.
Yeah, I agree.
Which direction are you guys thinking? Main staircase or back one?
I was thinking from outside, we rappel up the building and go in through the
You
windows.
could try to go in through the windows.
Most of us can. We can fly. Most of us.
Oh yeah, I can fly.
You guys dived through the windows last time. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah. Well, you are a little tipsy right now.
How? I think only one of us can't fly.
I think it's Walker who can't fly.
Yeah.
Hey, the ground's a great thing.
You can go under Abel's shoulders.
I have limited flight though. I can only fly for short
Yeah.
periods.
All right, how
Fly
about
once
this?
a
How about
day.
this? Waka, you make a commotion as you go up the stairs, and then we'll surprise them.
Everyone else just flies up the back.
Or we could all surprise them.
I'll say if you guys want to
I like Walker's plan.
give me a group stealth check, and then just pick, are you going main staircase or this staircase, just so I know where to put you on the next map.
Oh, hang
Well,
on.
are we
hang on.
flying?
I as much as I hate making any sort of smart ideas, why don't we tell the kobolds to all go because they've been summoned by her?
Ooh. We could.
You can
Then
do
we
that.
could.
Sure.
Now that does have the issue of giving her a bunch of reinforcements, but it would create chaos, and I'm a fan of that.
Well,
Chaos is a great diversion.
So we tell them that the new boss has asked them to clean up the room where the old boss was.
That's right.
Yep.
I mean, hey, yeah, you could
Perfect.
try.
Let's do it.
What do you
All right.
tell?
Darvel, I'm giving you guidance for this.
Okay, I will head over. Knock on the door. Hey guys, I've a message from the new boss.
They start like babbling over each other.
I clear my throat very loudly. I have a message from the new boss.
Yes. What is it?
In preparation for his arrival, we need to clean up the old boss's room.
Give me a. I think honestly be a deception check because you're not. This is not
Oh yeah, absolutely.
less persuasion, more of a outright lie, as it were.
With guidance though, right?
Yeah,
with
with
guidance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, people.
All right, I'm gonna roll their insight. All right, they got a 6.
Okay.
You heard the man. Move.
Oh, also, I've got
by
this
the way.
shirt that needs washing.
One of them like grabs the shirt on the way by,
Excellent.
sprints off to like a washing room somewhere else. The horde of kobolds runs out of the door and starts. They all
So comical.
they all start running in like various directions, through different doors to like set up different places.
All right, well, let's fly up.
Yeah.
Do you want to fly at the back? You'd still have to make a stealth check to not be spotted, but
What time of day is it?
it's still daylight out. It's
Okay,
like
here's my-
probably like 1 in the afternoon.
I think Darval and I should not go with this people stealthing,
It's true you could split off.
Good point.
or very, very bad at stealth.
Yes.
So we should go up the stairs, and the rest of you should come through the window.
That's a good point. I'm very good at stealth.
All right.
Okay.
So.
So the noisy people go up the main stairway, and the
Or
stealthy
the-
people go around the back.
No. We go up the back stairway, and you all go
Okay.
through the back windows.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm with it. We'll still do a group stealth check, but well, I guess we'll just do straight stealth checks. I don't think it'll matter with the big guys.
Okay.
Let me like maneuver people's token on the next map. So the heavy boys would be over here. Alright, I'm gonna switch us to the next map. So Darval and Lyral, you guys are over here. That's like the top of the stairway. Willa, Waka, and Guppy. I assume Willa probably helping Waka get carried, or between the two of them, I'd say you could carry him. No check needed. Give me a perception check to see like what window you're trying to go through. There is also a balcony on this end. Okay. Nice. All right. So it looks like the balcony leads into this like massive chamber, like a roaring fireplace, tapestries everywhere. It looks like it might have once been a feast hall, but now looks like it probably is a place of worship for Tiamat, as you see some of her like imagery is 17, 18, 19, I didn't even notice that. Is like on the tapestries. Oh, you all have different bonuses too. It's even crazier. You can also see there is another set of windows to the east side of the building. That leads you into a trophy room. You can see there's like a stuffed stag, a goat, a bear, wolves. You could also continue circling around to... You can kind of see it over here. And over here are like the gabled roofs. You could land on those and try to walk around. Those are kind of the choices. So like big tapestry room, or this room, or the trophy room, or walking around the outside. Sorry, I was booping my cat on the nose. Waka, Willa, and Guppy, what do you guys think? Where do you want to touch down? Hello?
Sorry. I'm doing some numbers.
Oh, you're trying to figure out what the odds of those three were?
While you're doing the numbers, though, take into account the fact that with the different bonuses, there are some numbers that cannot get 3 in a row.
Thank you.
Oh.
The first I was calculating was those specific 3, which is really easy, because that's just 1 in 8,000.
Yeah.
But essentially, what I'm doing. Sorry, this is just becoming very, very interesting to everyone. I'm certain.
Just devolve in statistics.
The first one is free. If we're just trying to get 3 in a row.
Yeah, it's the same as when we do like 3 nat 20s in a row. It's like 1 in 20, 1 in 400, 1 in 8,000.
Right, that's for 3 specific ones. But if we're saying that it's just any 3 in a row, then the first one can be any number, unless we're saying it's going up. In which case, the first one can be between 1 and 18, except like Nix was saying, the lowest one can be 3 because of our bonuses. So it would be between 3 and 18. So anyway, these are the sorts of things. But I don't know. Some of the windows.
I thought you had a number ready. I was like, yeah, here are the
higher than 8,000.
Here are the factors.
With the 7 bonus, Willa can't have a 20 and get 3 in a row. Because if Willa has a 20, then no one can
27. Oh my god, this is wild.
Right.
Okay. Well, those aside, you're going for balcony, trophy room, or trying to walk around the outside like sloped rooftops.
I guess I'd vote balcony because that's me being able to like physically walk it and help with an attack.
All right. You do see that the doors over here are unlocked if you touch down there.
Very convenient. I guess I could go through the balcony and each of you could go through one window.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Let's do that.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go over here to this window.
At some point, are we rolling stealth, by the way?
Yes. I'm just trying to move stuff around.
Oh, yeah, take your time. Take your time.
We're not going to put the actual kobolds on the map. We're going to assume they're all over the top floor causing chaos, which will cause various penalties. These windows are unlatched, so if you guys want to... Are you guys trying to go, like, the two windows that also lead into the worship room, or like the windows over on the right side?
So, and to be clear, I still can't see anything, so I don't know if that's...
Oh, sorry. We are on the outside floor now. It should be daylight out there, but it is not for some reason. Give me a second. Oh, it always defaults to not daylight. There we go. You should be able to see now.
Okay, yes, I can.
Just had it in nighttime mode without thinking. So basically, like, are the windows that the other two are coming through into the same room, or into like the trophy room over here?
Trophy room.
All right, so I'm gonna break Guppy off over here. Good boy.
Gotta cover as much ground as possible.
Waka, I see you're going through the doors then, if you landed on the balcony. Is Willa coming through the window or a different spot?
Through the window, yeah.
Okay. Now we're all going to do stealth rolls, everybody. I'm going to lower some DCs here. I'm going to say
You can do that,
Darval and
14.
Lyral are not going to be at disadvantage because of all the kobolds running around.
18 then. Really glad about that.
18 and 13, that's not bad. Things are really fucking hectic in here. It does not, no one comes out to stop you. I would say, everyone give me a perception check. Part of this is going to be what you hear. Part of it is going to be to see in the rooms where you currently are. Lyral, I guess, just a bit fascinated by all the kobolds, like, scurrying around. Okay.
Can I give the kobolds, any kobold that I run into, directions to a different room?
Yes.
Sure, yeah. Just complete chaos. You're like, no, you were supposed to go that way. You actually go downstairs and go around the middle and then go to the east side. All right, we'll go left to right. Lyral, not really anything. Darval, you got 1, 2, 3 doors on the left, 1 door directly at the other end for 4 doors. This area in the middle is like that same top-down into the ground floor entryway where you fought the gargoyles. You can hear people shouting at the kobolds angrily coming from this bottom door. And this door as well. The door on the bottom left, you don't see the guy, but you hear him yelling. Sounds like kind of an older voice. You do get a brief glimpse into the room down here. That appears to be the study that they suspected the people might be in. You see 1 armored guard there, but it sounds like there are more people than that inside. So that's what you guys see over there. Willa and Waka, looking around this floor. Once I do this description, I'll probably take a quick bathroom break here in a second, before we get into the drama up here. So I'll read the full description of this room now. A roaring fireplace churns out heat and light at one of the spacious 30-foot high chamber, the ceiling of which is buttressed by 10 wooden pillars carved as dragons. 5 large tapestries hang along the walls, 2 on the west wall flanking a door, 2 on the east wall hanging side by side, and a particularly grand one dominating the south wall next to the fireplace. So there is a door over here between you guys. On those perception checks, first of all, 4 out of 5 of the tapestries show dragons hunting, killing, and feasting on lesser creatures, like blue dragons attacking desert caravans, elves succumbing to a green dragon's gaseous breath, a red dragon burning down what looks like part of Waterdeep. All of these tapestry is very heavy, but look like they're worth a lot. The 5th tapestry over here shows Tiamat, the Queen of Evil Dragons. You guys know her by now. In all her glory, crowned in gold and silver, worked with gemstones and gold and silver thread directly into the tapestry. You also see that there is a secret door between this room and the room that Guppy is in. Additionally, if Walk and will make a history check, we'll come back to that in a second. Guppy, your room. 3 open windows let in light and air. The room's walls are adorned with stuffed animal heads, including a large 14-point stag, which I did not realize till like this year that the points for a stag are just the number of tips from their antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know that. 14 sounds like a lot, though.
What did you think it was?
I thought there was just like a point-based system for how impressive the stags were. I don't know.
Like they were all playing Monopoly, and then
No, but like I thought there was like an agreed upon like chart in the hunting lodges of like this size deer.
I thought it was a weight thing for a long time. Did
Yeah,
you know
that makes sense.
East Coast and the West Coast counts their points differently.
What? Why?
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
I don't remember which one's which.
What about other countries?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure they count differently in other countries too. I think on the East Coast they count all the points on both left and right sides. So you could have like a 12-point,
Oh.
and it will be 6 on one side, 6 on the other. And on the West Coast they count one side. That's a 6-point deer because it has 6 points on one side.
So
But it's the
if
same
you didn't know that and you were a West Coast fella hearing from your East Coast friend, you'd be like, "Damn, that's a crazy deer that dude caught."
Exactly.
And if you're an East Coast fella and someone talked about an odd pointed stag,
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are called asymmetrical. They're extremely rare, and you would make a point to say that it's an asymmetrical.
no, I'm saying like one that has 7 on both sides.
Specific-
Because that wouldn't add up. Yeah. I was saying. All right, well, this is fascinating hunter lore that I'll never use in my life. But
But Ben,
Hey,
I'm
you're
gonna
a
blow your
DM,
mind when I tell you that horses don't actually have that many hands.
okay, I know how to measure horses. I worked at a place with horses. Is measuring horses by hands dumb and archaic? Yes, for sure. I don't like it, but I understand it.
It at least had a reason, like a reasonable reason at one point in time.
All right, look, even that does not piss me
Before
off
Lewis.
as much as fucking stones in England. That's like
You're okay with feet?
Okay.
I
What's wrong
can
with feet?
at least feet has like a system. Stone was like, all right, we're all going to agree that this specific weight is a stone, and we're just going to accept that.
How is it any less arbitrary than feet?
Well, because feet breaks down into inches. This is just like a rock.
Oh yeah, 12 inches. Which,
I
as
didn't.
we know,
I
are the
didn't
exact
say
length
the
of an
unit.
inch.
The unit of 12 was good, but I understand
Actually,
it more
12
than
is a
rocks.
really good unit.
Dude, 12 is an absolute unit, actually. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolute unit. Anyway, there's also a bear and some wolves and shit in there. Whatever.
Whatever.
There's some tattered banners hanging on the ceiling. 2 leather chairs and a handful of braziers complete this comfortable parlor. Very clearly a hunter's bragging room. You would also see the secret door Guppy going into their room. Now, going back to the history check, a lot of information at once, and then we'll take a bathroom break. In the big tapestry room, your check reveals the locations in the Sword Coast region. It looks like specifically the blue dragons are attacking a caravan across the desert of Honorok. The white and black dragons are circling above the Mire of Dead Men. That's where you guys just were. The red dragon is near Waterdeep, and the green dragon is clearly rampaging among the forests of the High Elves. You see all of that. I'll paste this in really quick. What's interesting, though, and what leaps out to you, besides those real locations, is that Tiamat is shown with what are clearly Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate within her claws. So she's across, like, 3 locations.
Damn, she must have to be pretty big or
What?
some crazy magic.
Is she supposed to be in 3 locations all at once, or is it like her 3 different times in 3 different cities?
Or she was big enough to take up 3 spaces.
It's more like she is so large that she is crushing multiple cities.
Holy fuck.
So like
Yeah.
the scale of the other ones is much smaller. Her scale is like, leagues and leagues of land being taken up, and then the 3 separate
I hope
cities.
that's not realistic. That sounds hard.
I mean, she is a god. Like, you guys do that.
Yeah.
For what that's worth. Okay. With that knowledge, let's pause there. We'll come back in about 5 minutes after a break. bit, and we'll discuss that later. All right. Okay. So, stopped. We got all that information. Creepy tapestries about the dragons attacking all over the Sword Coast, and Tiamat being this being that's spanning just leagues across the Sword Coast, across like multiple cities.
According to this artist.
Yeah, according to this artist. I mean, I could give us like as a sense of scale if you want to like zoom out. We got like Waterdeep is over here. She is also going to Baldur's Gate, which is like all the way down here.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
big.
how much is that?
I mean, it could
That's
just
art.
be like her 6-year-old daughter who doesn't have any sense of scale.
It could be. Well, it's about 540 miles, just from that one to that one.
Wow.
They use miles?
Absolutely.
Who in this world?
What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the complaint that everyone not from America has with TTRPGs. They all use feet and miles.
Okay, I'm surprised I haven't complained about the feet before.
I was about to say,
Anyway.
how have you not complained about the like 1 square is 5 feet? It could be like.
Actually, I must have complained before. There's no way I haven't
I
complained.
think you did say that it would make more sense if 1 square was a meter instead of 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
That makes
That
sense.
being said-
that's
that-
like roughly average arm span too.
Well, that being said, I did see a great video the other day where a guy like laid out a bunch of 2x4s in like 5-foot squares to demonstrate like what actually being in combat would look like in D&D, and it was like it was an arm span, but 5 feet was like the perfect box to contain like sword movements and whatnot. and be in one
Yeah.
I'm sure
I want to.
done with a meter.
Counterpoint, I don't think that's what Gary Gygax was thinking like decades ago. So, okay, with all that information, what's the next play here?
How great am I in getting us to talk about units?
All right, so yeah, you guys saw that. You saw you're in the trophy room. Secret door over here connecting the two. Old voice coming from third door. Everyone else seems to be in the bottom room, which looks like a study, which is where you thought that Ymir the White was. Is that what her name is? Not Ymir. Talus. I don't know why I said Ymir.
Can I pull aside one of the kobolds and ask if the new or if the old boss has been informed about the new boss?
If the new boss has been informed about the old boss,
No, if the old boss has been informed about the new boss.
I don't know. We're too busy cleaning, too busy polishing.
You should go make sure.
You should go make sure.
All right. You see, scurries down the hall into that room again. All
right. Then I am going to, having seen that he goes into that room, I'm going to go into the room that is on the right.
Okay. You guys go into the room with the tapestries. As you hear a voice be like, "What do you mean, new master? You idiots! Get back downstairs!"
Those poor kobold. What'd they ever do to you?
All right. Guppy, do you head through the secret door, or are you trying to peek out this way really quick?
Yeah, I'll peek out that way real quick.
All right, let me move that door as well. That'll kind of give you a better vantage point here. So you can see, like, this is that rug down there. You can kind of tell from the angle is, like, at the bottom of the house. So there's, like, a whole open area in the middle with this balcony around the inside.
Gotcha, and lots of rooms and things.
Yeah, so it looks like there's 2 doors below you, one at the other end. I'm just going to move you down one so you kind of see better. A bunch of doors are on the outside.
Okay. Cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna start looking at some of those doors.
You can take a look at the door. Give me a perception check of the first one. What are you guys doing in the other room? Change our...
Tapping my foot as I wait for Guppy to show up.
Can I drop? Well, one second.
Guppy, you don't notice anything besides the kobold scramble. What were you saying, Lyral?
How? No, that would work. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Or actually, can I replace the tapestry I took from the room downstairs with one of the dragon tapestries?
Replace? That would take you some time. If you mean just like throw one on the floor and take the other one.
Yes.
I think it lists the weight. Hold on. This one is 200 pounds. Can you carry that?
No.
Okay.
I'll keep it on my
It is fully like 35 feet on the diagonal, this tapestry.
All 5 of them?
No, this is the main one. The other ones are each 75 pounds.
Okay, I still can't do that. I'll keep the 40-pound one.
Okay. Tapestry is a lot of fucking cloth. This is like when in the Starfinder game the other day I had to like Google like the weight of velvet curtains to make an assessment.
How heavy were they?
I don't remember. I felt like it was like I found like weight per like square yard of velvet for curtains, and then like the immediate next Google search is like what happens if we detonate a small nuclear device under the Arctic caps.
Hey, wait a minute, right?
Look, my searches are the most weird. Like they're always weird from D&D, but on Starfinder nights they're just fucking absurd. It's like weight of velvet curtains.
While I'm thinking about it, by the way, has anyone seen the what's it called? The Show Gone Wrong, the Lodge episode?
No.
No? Okay. Well, you all should, and I'm thinking about it this entire session.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. That'll be
even
post session
heard that.
viewing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
Put link that in the Discord.
Definitely.
Okay. So Waka Willa, Lyral's investigating the properties over here. You guys can all hear the shouting of like the woman being like, "What do you fuck do you mean, new master?" I would say no checks. You guys are very confident at this point between everyone's observations. Like she's in this bottom room, or at least a woman is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we just kick down the door and start shooting, or?
Well, I look around. Where is Guppy?
Oh, that side. Oh, I guess this side of things. Having a black ping is not convenient.
I can change it.
Yours is a different color for me. It's not black.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
no,
wait.
it's black for me.
No, I see black.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I
see
just
black,
don't even see your name along the bottom for some reason. Hold on.
I didn't even know it was supposed to show that. How do I change it?
You're red for me on the bottom.
If
Yeah,
you
the bottom are red for me, but
yeah,
I
that's
think
what
it's
that's what I was saying. He's red on the bottom. Basically, click the color square next to your name at the bottom, and you can select what your ping is. It's like mine's bright green. All right, well, copycat.
Wow, it's not my fault that you picked the best.
I was already green. Mine's been green the whole session.
The only, yeah, but I never knew that was an option. Doesn't count.
It's like it's like a kid playing Monopoly. It's like, wait, you could be the battleship? I didn't know there was a battleship. That's not reasonable.
The battleship is objectively the best piece because
I gotta
it is the
agree.
most dangerous piece for the other players.
Were you pinging that to open it, Waka, to see where he is?
I know he's on this side of.
Yeah,
the
that side of the secret room.
Yeah. So I didn't know where the door was, so I was just like, he's on that side of the building, not. 'Cause I don't know where the.
Well, you can open it now that you've spotted it. It's basically right there.
like
Guppy, you were looking into that. I'm gonna say you probably opened that next room to peer in. Do you think you would have?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, let me move that block. It looks like the one there where is my... There it is. I had too many notes open at once. That one appears to just be like a generic bedroom. Like a
So
guest
no one
chamber.
inside except
No,
Kobolds
it's
making the
like
bed.
dark and cold. The kobold's like polishing it up right now, but like there's a bed with like, you know, tightly tucked in sheets, hasn't been used in a little bit. There's like filled oil lamps, but they're not lit. A closed window, a brazier of coals that are also unlit. So nothing really valuable jumps out at you. It's kind of like a open guest room if people came to stay here.
Okay. I continue on.
Waka, you can see him going that way. Are you guys trying to like rush the other room? So Waka, you can see where Guppy is now. Willa and Darval, you guys know that the room at the bottom left, down that way, is where it goes. Are you guys like approaching from opposite sides?
I just wait for Guppy to get back in the Soul Charge at once. That's my idea. I thought what we're doing, but we can do different.
Up to you guys.
I'll just kind of like inform Darval that Guppy's going that way. It's like,
Okay.
he's going
We'll go
that
this way.
Wait,
Alright.
can I ask a
We'll go
question?
that way, we'll go this
Yes,
way.
ask a question. Oh, let me remove
Could we
the doorbell.
see- Could we see that there was a second level when we were down here before?
Yeah,
Or did we
you
never
you
go?
guys knew.
Oh, okay.
You guys knew for sure. That basically like, down here is where they fought those gargoyles I was talking about.
I see. Okay.
But then instead of pushing straight up, they went to like investigate the kitchen, which is like below over here.
Makes sense.
All right, so looks like Waka, Guppy going around the right side. Darval, are you going around the left?
Yeah, I'll go on the left.
I'll go down the right as well.
Are we like boots thundering, like running towards the room, or are we trying to make one last stealth check in the chaos?
I feel like stealth would be the smarter, and it's already noisy, so it should be a little
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
gonna remove the disadvantage for the armor ones at least.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll vote for stealth.
Me too.
All right, go ahead and make your stealth rolls. All right, 20, even without disadvantage, not great.
It happens.
All right. As Lyral kind of steps forward, a kobold runs into her, bounces off the armored leg, and just like back hits the railing, tumbles over it. Goes, ah! And you see one dude step out of the door from this direction. You see the bottom left room open as well. Older looking soldier steps to that side. And you hear the younger soldier like, "Ma'am, we have intruders!" We're going to roll for initiative. Let me just clear the order because we're on a new map. Alrighty. Go for it when you're ready.
I was trying so hard to get noticed, and nonetheless,
Ooh, big initiative from the person who tripped.
I remembered how to do the thing right. Nice.
Did I give anyone advantage on their initiative? Do you remember?
I don't believe you
think
did.
so.
Okay.
All right. We are gonna have multiple initiative orders here, or multiple initiatives. So we're gonna have one for the veterans, one for this lady, and one for Talus. All right.
None for the kobolds.
Oh no, the kobolds are just running every which way.
Fantastic.
Just getting kicked all over the place. Okay. So it's gonna be... Okay, that one up first. You can hear a light chanting going on from in there, but nothing else really jumps out at you right away. And then you see a figure kind of stride up behind one of the veterans. I'm going to pop her art up as I switch us to a combat music. You see Talus the White, armored, fur-cloaked, and with a unique-looking spear.
When I see her, can I just yell at her? We're here on behalf of the new boss. We need to move your stuff to the guest room.
She shouts back. She's like, I suppose negotiations are off then.
What are you, some kind of a white knight?
And she is going to start with a spell here. Alright. She, from this angle, points over at Waka. And I'm gonna show you guys the spell. Oh, you guys can't see, it's on GM side. But you guys see this swarming, biting swarm of locusts appears in a 20-foot radius around Waka. As the bugs spiral around you guys, the area becomes like lightly obscured. And I need Waka, Guppy, and Liral to make Constitution saving throws.
Is it dim light?
It is no, it's because it's lights coming through the windows out front.
Okay.
I don't appear to have Locust, so I'm just gonna use Wasp.
Oh no.
Bit bigger than that.
Bah!
It's
Alright.
just one giant locust.
Just one massive Locust. All right. Let's see her DC. Boop-a-doo. What's her DC?
Surely higher than 11.
It is indeed higher than 11. So fail, fail, pass. Where's my dice? Okay. Those who failed are gonna take 23 piercing damage.
What the? Oh,
Liral, you're going to take 12 piercing damage.
oh my god.
As
What do
just
you mean for my inspiration?
swarming bugs fill with it. Well, it's too late for inspiration after I say the damage.
No, I know.
How much damage?
It was 23 if you failed.
What was I don't know if I failed it.
You did fail it with an 11. All right, Waka, that's you.
So does hitting it with melee weapon, is that ineffective?
You think the swarm is like not something like being injured. It's mainly just like you gotta get out of here.
Okay. Then I'm getting that. Okay, I'm gonna move there.
You see, it looks like another one of those veteran fighters from the cult. This one looks to be closer to like 60 years of age. He's like white hair.
Okay, wait.
What is your move?
I'm gonna then dash to there. or
Okay.
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action dash for sure.
Yep. And then gonna just shoot this crossbow.
All right. Go for it. This is the one on the left, or the one by the...
That's
Okay.
that one.
That does hit.
Thanks.
All right. Arrow kind of lodges into his shoulder as he's trying to draw his weapons.
Nice.
Lyral, that is you.
Okay. I'm going to start by using
Oh shit, sorry. I skipped, but still you.
Channel Divinity.
All right.
To give that. And then I am going to bonus action Steps of Night. Well, wait. Before I do that, did we say if my Channel Divinity overrides the daylight coming through the window, or if it would override daylight coming through?
I think so.
Okay.
What's the radius of it?
No. The radius of the Channel Divinity?
Yeah.
30-foot radius. Centered on me. And it moves with me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move it with you.
Alright. And then I'm going to use bonus action Steps of Night, so I have a fly speed while I'm in dim light or darkness.
Oh.
And I am going to fly myself to here. Is that 30-foot radius?
30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Woof. I thought it was 30-foot diameter. Okay, so it's double this.
Yeah.
So can I not see anything now?
It's dim light.
Dim
is what
light.
I say.
Okay.
All right, basically the whole fucking area.
And I'm gonna go like 5 feet down.
All right, you're a little bit below the level of the balustrade.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go ahead and roll for your temp HP.
Yeah, which is D6.
Yes.
My level, which is 6. So.
I'm gonna put the animation on the map layer for a second.
Nice.
All
So
right.
it's gonna be 12 temp HP.
Nice. All right, Guppy. What's your?
Guppy will get his turn.
Yeah, he gets at the end of the turn, right?
If I'm here, can I hit her?
With what?
An axe?
A throwing axe?
No, an axe. If I'm here.
Oh, if you're in that corner, yes, you can.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a door or something that was stopping me. All right.
I'd say it'd probably be at like disadvantage because she's like leaning out from around a bodyguard. There is like a door right there.
Okay.
But if
I'm
you're
gonna-
recklessing, it'd be normal swing, basically.
Well, I'm probably not doing that. But
Okay.
all right. So I'm gonna run over here. I'm going to begin to rage.
Muscles begin to strengthen. See the cords stand out on your neck. All right, that is the.
Oh shit.
I admittedly forgot to pull the chart up, so I'm pulling it up right now.
What'd you roll?
This is so good.
Oh.
Okay. Where do you want to do it?
I
Oh,
can
actually, I
do
think
this
is
where-
it as. Okay, it happens immediately, and then again, you can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can, if you can see it within 30 feet on your measurement, go for it.
I
What
can
happened?
start here. All right.
You see like, and then a burst of blue light. Guppy disappears, and you see another burst of blue light within the room as Guppy reappears over there.
Oh snap!
That will remove the disadvantage because you are now behind her.
Excellent.
And you can tell.
I'm-
Sorry, this guy's like off of a square right now for some reason, but basically, see, there's like one dude in the corner and then 2 more bodyguards in here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and swing my axe.
Go for it. That is a hit.
Did that add the rage damage?
Yeah, it says
Yes.
2 rage damage. You come behind her. Axe cuts through the back of her cloak. A little bit of blood tinging that fur cloak she has. She's like, damn it, how do you get behind us?
Do I have another attack, or is it just the one?
Yeah, I think you have multi-attack at this point. You should.
Yes, I do. Nice. Let's do it again.
That is also a hit. For another 16. Big, 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 big. Alright, that is going to be... She's not quite look bloody, but that was a lot of her health.
Alright, I would like to say... if you've got some more beer around here, we can stop right now and talk about this. Or other spirits.
You are also, I just measured, you are within exactly 30 feet of Leeral, even though the animation's a little bit lagging. So you do get the 10 hit points.
Nice. How many?
1d6 plus
That.
1d6 plus what?
6.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Nice, dude. Nailed it. She kind of looks at you, like, incredulously at this statement. She's like, you two, kill him!
Wine would work too. Anything with alcohol.
See the pair of them kind of step up onto the table around you. And they each have their long swords. They're each going to attack you 2 times.
Every time I don't get an attack of opportunity, a little child dies.
Yeah, I used that Pathfinder attack opportunity, huh?
That's right.
Yeah. Not today, baby. Alright, first one is a 21, next one is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, those hit.
Alright, guy on the left, vroom, vroom, slices across your back as you're still facing Talus. First sword swing is going to do 5, second one also does 5. Both of those reduced to 2 because you're raging. So you took a total of 4, basically.
Good stuff.
Alright, dude on the left?
Is that from the resistance to slashing?
Yeah, exactly. Halves the incoming damage. Next one is a 21 and a 15.
Those hit.
Okay. Next one is 4 half to 2. They're really blowing this. And then 8 half to 4. So another 6 total.
Just a flesh wound.
That is them. Next is going to be Willa.
Alright. Willa is gonna fly to right about here. And she's gonna shoot that guy.
Which guy?
This guy.
Okay. Go for it. Alright, that is most certainly a hit.
Nice.
Another arrow kind of thuds into the other shoulder opposite the bolt that you fired. And Darval. As your light strides through the darkness swirling around the building.
Yep. I'm going to. There we go. Okay, sorry, that's not moving out of here. And attacking her. Is this guy here attack her?
He will get an attack of opportunity if you want to run by him.
Yep. I do want to run by him.
Alright, give me 1 second. Alright. Where's dice? That is going to be a 18.
That's my AC, so it hits.
Alright. That is going to be a 6 damage as he swings at you on the way by.
Okay. Then I will attack Talus with my greatsword.
Also, Willow should get the bonus HP.
I think she rolled it. Yeah, she got an 8.
Oh.
I assume 13 misses?
Yeah, she parries that away with the half to the spear.
Okay. Attack number 2. 23 AC hits.
That one does hit.
Let's put smite on that.
Alright.
Let's have what I can do. Let's do level 2 smite. No, let's not do level 2 smite. Let's do level smite. There we go. Not bad.
Oh, she
Actually,
looks
really good. Actually, wow.
extremely damaged after that. Oh, massive rolls. 7 and 7 on the smite. Max damage on the
Yeah.
sword. Boom! Glowing sword cuts through her. I see it kind of shaves away part of the spear as she staggers back. She is barely standing.
Nice. That's my turn.
All right, doesn't me back to the top. All right. This guy is gonna dart by Darval as he runs through the room. Shadowy dragon wings burst from his back, so he can fly over the pair of you. Touches
Do I get
down.
an attack of opportunity there?
Guppy does. Darval does not.
Okay.
Do I just roll the attack then?
Yeah, it's just an attack. Does hit. Barely alive.
Darval, get your bonus HP.
Oh yes, thank you.
All right, Darval, that is going to be a 19 and an 18. On the first one, he will activate his fanatical advantage.
Oh, both hit. Yep.
All right, the first sword swing is gonna do 9 damage,
Okay.
and the second one does an additional 5 for 14.
Okay.
All right, next it is Talus's turn. What is she going to do? All right. She is going to move. She seems to dance between your guys' blades and is able to come back without getting an attack of opportunity on her. And is going to touch a hand to her chest, a glow of bright, chromatic, multicolored light. And she is going to heal.
Sure.
Shoot, drop my dice. She seems to recover almost all of that smite damage.
Does the smite though, not the sword, or both? Sword and-
The whole swing.
Ah, phooey.
That's pretty good.
You see behind her there is like a door that opens onto the roof. She kicks it open with the back of her boot and is just like, "Hurry up!"
Oh.
That is
Okay.
going to be Waka.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on her?
No, because that's what I was saying. She like dodged by both of you guys.
Oh, okay, I didn't.
If you want to do like an Arcana check to try to figure out like what the fuck she's doing.
Sure, yeah. Americana is great.
That's not a terrible roll.
I'm using some kind of spell to avoid this.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Waka, it is still you though.
I am going to move up there and stab that guy. Is that Darvel right there?
Yes.
Perfect. So sneak attack.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Alrighty. You run your rapier through the side of this guy, goes straight through his ribs, and he is dropped.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I want to bonus action shoot that guy.
Go for it.
This one doesn't have sneak attack.
That one still hits though.
Nice.
All right,
Ooh,
still
I'll
getting
roll that.
riddled by a regular area. Okay, roll it.
Yeah, let's see here. Nice. So,
11, I believe.
yeah.
All right. Lyral, that is you.
Okay.
Lyral, give me a perception check as you're standing there.
And just out of curiosity, does Spirit Guardians move with me?
I'd have to double check the phrasing. I think so. Okay, nothing jumps out at you.
Okay.
So up to you what you're doing with your turn.
Well, I need to figure out about Spirit Guardians.
Let's see. Around you to a distance of 15 feet.
So yes?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And then I am going to bonus action phase step myself 30 feet to here.
Mm-hmm.
Or here, I guess, visible part. And since the Spirit Guardian just moved into these people, does it hit them yet or no?
No, that's what we determined last time. It has to be they have to enter it. Involuntarily entering an entered spell does not trigger it.
Okay.
So you can't just like grab people and throw them into Spirit Guardians, for example. But they still, I believe, if they start their turn within it, they're still gonna have to make it.
Yeah. Alright. And then I will just use my move to get right here. And that'll be it for me.
All right, Guppy.
Alrighty. So, she's on the balcony now, right?
She's like in a little alcove.
How high is the ceiling above her?
How high is the what? The ceiling? Another like 5 or 10 feet.
Okay. Good. Small and my axe is large, but we'll fit. So I'm going to first teleport over top of her, upside down. I don't know how you want me to do that. Can you put me on the same square, or is this?
Sorry, I'm just trying to measure out Spirit Guardians as well as we go. But
No,
yeah, you
sure.
can
I
put it
just
on top.
if you want me to do it. Okay. I do that. I yell out, "Kobolds, to me! Today we strike down our oppressors and pave the way for the new leader of the lodge." And I take a swing.
Yeah, take a swing and give me a persuasion check, I'll say.
Yeah. Fucking yes!
Jesus Christ. Second time.
Nice.
Second time this
That's
session.
unbelievable.
Alright, hold on.
Is that worthy of inspiration point for the party?
I feel like everyone gets an inspiration for that, because it's happened 2 times this. I can't ignore it.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let
I'm
me
so good at giving yes speeches.
let me copy over a fucking Hoard here. Alright. They are going to pack this room so completely that it will be difficult terrain now.
Excellent.
But every enemy that walks through it will take damage.
Excellent.
As you see, they just fill the entire fucking space.
Okay.
Anyway, did you make your swing? No, you made the check first. That will hit. I'm just gonna move you for a second so I can do her health. Okay?
Yeah.
Second one, she will parry with the spear, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright,
just
good stuff.
offset you a little bit so we can see both of you. There we go.
Yep.
Alright, that's the veterans.
I think they take Spirit Guardians damage.
They do. Is it a wisdom save, I believe, right?
I think so.
Yes, wisdom. Okay, hold on. Alright, all 3 of them are in it because that goes through the wall over there. Top guy that's been hit by arrows. That is a 18. I believe that passes. 18 does not pass?
No, 18 does.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god. 12 on the next guy, though, and 13 on the one after that. So I think a pass and 2 fails, I believe.
Yeah.
And it is save for half. Yes. Okay. So top guy takes that 17, or no, passes. Sorry. So he takes half of that. Okay. He's looking pretty bad. Definitely past bloodied. The 2 in here take the 17. They haven't been hit yet, but they are not at bloodied yet.
All right.
All right. That is the veterans. One is gonna move out to here and go with 2 sword swings at Waka. All right, Waka, that is 14 and 13. I think yours is 15, right?
15 AC.
You like the tip of like one of the armored horns on your head that gets like chopped, and like you feel the blade whoosh like right in front of your face as you just barely use your dexterous movement to like sway between the blade.
Yeah.
Next, Talus is gonna order the ones in here. She's just like, kill the caster. They're both gonna attack Lyral. All right, dude on the left, 17 and 12. I think those both miss.
Both miss.
Guy on the right, nat 1, but also a nat 20 for a crit.
Okay.
He is gonna do. Can't do math. He deals 19 damage.
All right. So that's 7 past my bonus.
Kind of like takes the tip of the sword and just drives it through the shadowy envelope surrounding you with this aura.
Right,
that is. Yeah, that's all 3 of them.
Con save. Ooh.
Oh, even with Warcaster, Jesus. Okay, so that spell does dissipate.
Can I use my inspiration for that?
I feel like, yeah, I did say that it didn't work, but also I called it very quickly. I don't think I actually gave you a chance. So I will say yes. Okay, so you're still good. All right. Willa, then.
Okay, I would like to shoot Wizen with steady aim. And because he basically I get sneak.
Yes, correct.
16.
All right. That is not a hit as he ducks down and it catches in his splint mail.
Can I inspiration it?
Not after I said that it was a miss. Darval.
Okay. So kobolds are difficult terrain, right?
They are difficult terrain, yes.
Can't quite get over to her one. No, I can barely get over to her. I will push my way through the kobolds to here.
That would provoke an
Attack
op attack
again.
from the right dude.
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine.
That's going to be a 17. It's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. Attack her with my great sword.
Okay.
25.
That is a hit.
Let's use a smite of 1 again. What's the
Oh, it's, yeah, ignore the crit. So 18.
That's an 18.
She
Now attack her again.
is still up,
Okay.
but looking
I
pretty
will-
damn bloodied. Or pretty damn, like, very injured.
Again. 17?
17 will miss as she parries it away.
Okay. That's my turn then.
All right, next is that dude, but he's dead. So we go to Talus.
He takes Spirit Guard.
Spirit Guardian damage.
She will in one. Actually, no, she would go before this happens. Okay. Even halved, she will go down. As she collapses, her whole body glows with a red sigil, and she stands back up at 1 HP.
Well, for that at least. Hopefully.
Indeed. You can make an Arcana check, see if you figure out like what the fuck that was.
Sure. What's my Arcana? Not very good, I don't think. So,
Mine's good. We'll figure it out.
Lyral and Guppy, actually probably Darval's. That was a death ward. Basically, the first time during an 8-hour period that a target would drop to 0, they instead drop to 1, and the spell ends. All right. What is she going to do next? She is going to do another heal on herself. She raises up, but not above bloodied.
awesome.
At this point, a new combatant comes blundering in through the front door as she knocks it off the hinges. And you guys see the Trespin that everyone has been talking about.
Okay.
Appears to be a 4-armed troll.
Is it
The
accompanied
ship's
by
here
that
yet?
thing?
What'd you say, Guppy?
Is it accompanied by that thing in the picture?
It is going to be, yes. I just realized that she has 2 of them with her.
Okay.
Question.
It's 2 ambush drakes. I just didn't put them on the map. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Is she upstairs yet?
She's bursting through the front door right now.
Okay.
She is going to try and make an athletics check to climb up onto this area and squeeze, which would mean that people have permanent advantage on her. But she's trying to clamber up and like fit Waka at her. The 2 ambush drakes are going to take an action and a dash action. Or a movement and a dash action, sorry. They come rushing around. As Trespin gets to the top. Okay. Sorry, she's got a bunch of random shit. I'm going to say on a climb, she doesn't have enough time to do all of this nonsense, so she's just going to try to lean down and like punch you with, like slash you with one of her claws, Waka. 17. I believe that does hit.
Yeah.
6 damage. Pretty fucking low for her.
Ooh, nice.
And as she's up there, people have permanent advantage on her as she's like clambered up onto a floor that's barely supporting her. Waka, it is back to you.
All right. Man, this is not.
There's a lot happening.
Well, yes. We'll just gonna. I gotta start killing people up here. So let's stab this guy and see where that gets.
You can still disengage as a bonus action if that affects your plans.
Right now, it will not.
Okay.
Huh?
Excuse me.
But it's fine. Nice.
That was on this dude. That exactly hits.
Yeah. I won't get sneak attack. Yeah, no.
He's looking.
It's you with the advantage. Don't you have sneak attack with the advantage?
This is on this dude, so there was an advantage on him.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
This guy looks like he's barely hanging on after that shot. Like your bonus action could finish him if you roll well.
Yeah, I want to bonus action shoot him with my hand crossed.
You run him through with one hand. Oh, exactly 17 again. Pull out the crossbow, go for the headshot. We'll see if you pull off the headshot here. He had 8 health left. As you, boom! Catch him in the head, he goes like tumbles over the railing to the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. And assuming you're ending within the aura, make sure you roll your temp HP from Leerl.
That's
ooh.
been saving me.
Yeah, dude, that aura is huge. That, like, Twilight Cleric's fucking slap.
Yeah.
Leerl, that is you. What are you doing besides providing this, like, party-saving buff?
Alright. I think I need to do some measurements. Alright, so I think what I'm going to start by doing is using the cantrip Word of Radiance.
Okay, targeting who?
It hits everyone
Oh, I was thinking of...
within
fire
5
one.
feet of
Yeah.
for...
Does it Now, here's the question. Of your choice. Okay, so you can exclude the kobolds.
Yeah.
So con save for the 2 veterans, Maelgot and Sorvik. One's an at 20, one is a 3 on the dice, so left one passes, right one fails.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna take 8 damage? Yeah, 8 damage, okay.
Yes. And then I will, as my bonus action, I'm going to use my last Fey step to teleport myself. You said right onto the other side of whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, let me remove the lighting block that like is that door she kicked open.
Yeah, on the other side of town.
Okay, so you're going to this side of Talus.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me reposition shit. Alright, that should be correct. Alright, anything else?
I gained my bonus health.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm trying not to give myself too many things that I have to put on the counter.
Guppy.
Alright, so that's an extra 10 bonus health.
So Talus is like just hanging on.
She was, then she did that heal spell. I just moved you by accident. She was, then she did a heal spell for a little bit. Not enough to get her above bloodied.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do I re-roll the damage on Spirit Guardians for the round?
I think technically you roll it for each creature. I just usually do it by round because it's faster. So I'd say, yeah, just do it for the round.
Okay.
Woo! Big roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yeah, go ahead, Guppy.
I'm gonna take a swing. It's gonna hit. It does 12 damage.
Ooh. Sorry, I posted a screenshot of what's going on into a different thing, and they're like, "Oh yes, rise up against your oppressors, kobolds." I'm like, actually, it's a bunch of kobold butlers that they recruited successfully. Oh, she's 12 damage. She's again back to looking real bad, like in the red.
All right. Well, how about one more?
Oh, baby!
Perfect timing.
Hell of a
Excellent.
big move.
How do crits work? in
Excellent.
Blood?
If you just click Great Axe, it'll double it for you. It like auto does it with this sheet.
Oh, I don't confirm.
No, you just do it. It just happens.
Wait.
Why didn't it?
Oh shit. My bad.
Okay, I was like, it definitely should have auto done it.
Yeah.
17. Oh, Jesus, so much. All right, you twirl the axe over your head, and then because you're flying above her, two-handed, like your legs kind of spread to the side so you don't hit yourself, but just two-handed crack the blade down the center of her skull, just right in the middle of the head. And she is extremely dead after that swing. It was like, what did you do? You did 25 damage, almost 20 more than you needed.
Nice.
And
This
she,
area. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying she can't double Death Hoard, so she does not look like she's getting back up. You see her body hit the ground. What was this area you were asking?
This is outside, or this is still inside?
That is outside. So like you're looking, those steps right there are the front steps to the house. So that this is like the ground on the first floor.
Okay, but there were windows here on the second floor. Yes.
Correct. There is one here and one over here. And like what you're looking through right now is one as well.
Okay. I end my turn here.
Ooh, baby. All right. You another burst of blue light. Guppy, you teleport out there.
Oh, I can still move, can't I?
Yeah, you did an action, you did a bonus action. You have not taken a movement yet.
No, that's fine. I'll just chill.
Okay. That's the veterans.
I think one of them is in.
I think so. I didn't know. I don't think I drew the aura perfectly. It's only matters 15 feet, right? Yeah, he's in range. What was it? 19 damage if he fails. Yeah, nat 1. He fails. Okay, the left one in here is definitely bloodied now. I believe you guys have killed everyone except the Drakes, the troll, forearm troll, and 2 guys. They are still alive, though. They're gonna wade over to the kobolds and get clawed up a bunch for their trouble. Are both bloodied now after they moved through all those kobolds, but they're each going to take double swings on Darval. Bottom one. 1 hit, 1 miss. You're 18, right?
Correct.
Okay. That is going to be 6 damage. Other guy. A crit and a miss. Whoops, dropped a dice there. Oh my lord, that was a terrible crit. No, for like he did like no damage. It was
Yeah.
you're gonna take 5.
What?
Oh, that's a crit?
Yes.
Wow. How many ones did you roll?
It's 2. I'll tell you now. It's 2 1s plus 3 on 2d10. It could have been 23,
Oh my god.
but it was 5.
Wow. That's insane.
It's like not even a
Lucky
crit.
me.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Absolutely pathetic showing from Sorvik there. Willa.
Okay.
I'm definitely going for the.
The big one?
Yep.
Lay it on me.
Cool. I've got advantage.
That is a hit with sneak. All right, the arrow thunks into the side of this thing's shoulder, and she's just like, "I'll get to you in a second, fly girl. First, I eat this one."
Rude.
I like that it kept in the parentheses of the text in that roll.
Well, I put them in.
I know. I was like, I didn't think that would. Like, I thought that would break the function of the program, but it did not. It is Darval.
Okay. Okay. Which one's looking worse? The guys next to me.
Bottom one. Although they're
I'll tap bottom
they're
one.
pretty close to the same, but bottom one is more injured.
I'll tap the bottom one first. Okay. I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna
god,
pause
you guys
for
going in on these people.
this. Okay, take 14.
All right, that will finish this
Not
one on a
crit.
crit.
That's good. And then I'll attack the other one with my second action. My second attack. Attack the other one.
God, if only their crits were like that. That, on the other hand, will not do it. Balance out the luck there.
And then I have a question before I end my turn. Hawking is a free action, right?
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not like a lengthy speech.
Yeah, does that include telepathic conversation?
Yeah, it's still talking. Oh, talk to your horse.
Yeah.
Ooh, make me measure some distances here.
Because I can telepathically within a mile.
Oh yeah, I mean he's in the fucking thing outside. He's well within a mile.
Exactly. So yeah. I was gonna say, Olympion, get up here.
What's his speed?
60 feet, and if you double moving, it'll be 120 a turn.
It is from his current location at the front of the stable. It is 80 feet to those stairs at the front door.
Okay, so you can do that on hit. So I should roll him into.
Yeah, roll him into initiative, and we'll see where he's at. Let me. Sorry, yeah. If you want to just drag him like right there, and we'll just know he's 80 feet away from the stairs.
Yeah. Yep. Let's do initiative for Olympion. There it is.
Okay, so he'll go
Roll
right
6.
before you next turn.
Yep. Sounds good. And I can roll my 10 health.
Yep. D6 plus 6.
Yeah.
Talus is done. It's gonna be Trespin. You see she first thing one of the 4 arms reaches up, yanks the arrowhead out. And you see the green blood begins to clot and close as her wounds seal.
Quite good. Dash damage generation.
Doesn't look like she healed all the way, but she did heal some.
That's good. Remind me, from the last bullet plot, it was fire that worked against.
The last thing troll you were fighting against, yes, it was fire. Alright, this time she is gonna go absolutely ballistic on Waka and attack 5 times.
Holy crap.
It's gonna be 1 with each of her 4 arms, and then she'll try to bite you. Alright, arms first. Okay. 19, 10, 19 again, weirdly, and another 10. Okay, so 2 hit, 2 miss. However, because she hit you twice, it's gonna deal extra damage with claws as she rends them across you. Waka, that is gonna be 21 damage. Which I think you're still up with temp.
E. 21.
The shadow protection around you, boom, shatters, and the claws scratch across you, but nothing. Last but not least, she does still have the bite.
They'll probably take me out.
Ooh, 14 on the bite.
Nice. That's a miss. Yeah.
Unfortunately, let me move some of these fucking bodies out of the way. I'm clogging up the hallway. The drakes are moving in too.
Oh boy.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on that one?
No, he has to leave your area, and he just entered and stayed in it.
Didn't he have to?
It's not moving through, he has to actually leave it. I mean, he moved from, like, here to down 1, which is still next to you.
Oh, so.
It's basically like there's a 5-foot bubble around you, and if they are in it and then leave, it's an op attack.
Okay. I didn't realize it worked like.
It's confusing. They're each going to make 1 attack with advantage because they have pack tactics. Okay, that was terrible. Second one is a 20 with advantage. Ooh, this could... You might be able to live it. Okay. You take 2 damage. It does its dice plus 1, so you literally could only have done it on a 1. Waka is like battered and bleeding, staggering in place there. But it is your turn.
So how does like I got potions. Do they provoke?
No, bonus action does not provoke.
Nice. I want to drink one of those.
I think technically it's an action, but I don't know anyone who ever plays it that way with 5e.
Leave to where?
So you should be able to drink it as a bonus. In my humblest of opinions. Do you have any potions to use?
I do have potions, yeah. I was just also trying to figure out. Yeah, no, I'll just drink a potion.
Okay, go for it.
I wonder what the potion of...
Which potion is it?
It just says potion of healing.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, not bad.
Alright. Then I would like to, I guess, standard action, throw an alchemist.
Okay.
What?
It's basically just gonna be a ranged attack, essentially. So same as your bow.
Okay.
Alchemist fire.
That's rough.
That does not hit. Basically one of the 4 hands kind of slaps your arm, so you drop it off the side of the building. Alright. Lyral.
Wait, 10 HP.
Yeah, temp HP for what?
Yep, temp HP for Waka, that's true.
Okay. I am going to... Where is Trepson?
In, like, the main part of the house.
Okay.
Am I in range of temp HP or no? I don't think I...
Oh, you might be... I'll measure. It's hard to move the thing exactly. You are not. You are 35 feet away from Lyral.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
I'll move here. And then I will cast... I will, for my action, Sacred Flame at Prepson. Well, actually, before I end
I didn't hear... I think you backed up from your mic or something. I didn't hear that last bit.
I'm going to move one more to here. And so that I'll take one off attack.
Okay.
But this way, I think it puts Trepson in the range of the...
That's gonna be 21.
21 does hit.
10 damage.
Okay. But I think moving there puts Prepson and both Drakes in range of the Ancestral Guardians, right?
It should, yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to action Sacred Flame at Trepson.
Oh yeah, you do have a line of sight there. Sorry, I was just checking your line of sight angles. Very barely. All right, deck save. Ooh, what's Tala Trespin's bonus? Does fail, but it's not going to stop regeneration because it's radiant damage, not actual fire damage.
Yeah.
But she does take the 8.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Waka.
Ooh, okay. You reach out your hand, shadows extend from your palm, wrap around Waka for 6.
Yep. And then I gain my bonus again. It's about 7.
Thank you.
All right, Guppy.
All right. I don't know. I feel like we should talk this out. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, I teleport over here.
All right. Disappear, reappear, so no op attack. That does hit her. Takes the 13. Looks like she's getting closer to bloody. And remember, you are getting auto advantage on her, just so you guys know.
Oh, nice.
Hasn't mattered for a crit or anything yet, but yeah, that does still hit. All right, now she is like exactly bloodied as you continue to slice across her.
All right. That's
Right, then
Yeah,
in that
I
case,
Ancestral Guardians now.
ooh, yeah, she'll take it next turn. Yep, or this guy will take it now though. Did you roll for a new one this turn?
Oh no, I should do
He got a 17, which I think is a pass, but we'll see what you roll.
it. Is a pass.
Okay, so he's gonna take 6. He's still standing. He's gonna do 2 strikes at Darval. 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay.
That is 7 damage to Darval.
Okay. I used all my tip HP. Exactly.
Nice. Willa.
Okay, I have the misfire also, so I'm gonna try to throw
Which one are you firing at? Sorry.
the troll.
Troll. Okay.
Sorry, that was Willa's.
Oh well, you have advantage. Remember. Automatically, because she's squeezing. That does hit already. I'm just saying, like, in case it's a nat 20. Okay, well, that does do it. With sneak attack.
It's alchemist.
Oh, this is the alchemist fire.
Yeah.
No, that is not a weapon that causes sneak attack. But go ahead and roll. I believe it is a D4. Yeah, D4. All right. Basically, that means if she takes fire damage, regeneration does not work for that turn. This next turn.
Oh, just the turn?
Yeah. So basically, like, you have to hit her with fire and then kill her.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, everybody attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially do it.
Okay.
Olympion.
Okay, so move 60 feet close to the building, then double move to move another 60 feet into the building.
Okay, so that would have been 80 to get to the stairs. So
40 feet
40
more,
feet
like-
left. So you can go 40 feet from right here.
Okay, can I get vision on Olympion? Because can't see where he is.
Hold on.
Cool. Thank you.
It will
So,
take
40.
an extra 10 feet
That's
to
good,
squeeze
good.
through the door.
Okay, so 30 feet left.
So he has to go like that, basically.
Yep. And up the stairs. These are stairs, the main stairs, right?
Yeah, you can run up the stairs. Go for it.
Cool. I will do so. Let me get the ruler out.
Basically,
Olympion's gonna go up to,
once he's on these,
Yeah.
it's like difficult terrain, essentially, because he's squeezing in.
yeah, squeezing. Yeah. Cool. He's right there.
Horse comes bursting through the front door, gallops up the stairs.
Yeah.
Darval.
Let me think. I'm just gonna push past this guy. And well, I want to attack the Trespin, but there's these ambush drakes also in the way. How's this guy looking again?
He's below bloodied. It's pretty bad.
Do I have last time the Trespin where I am?
Let me control L and C. Barely, I would say if you're trying to shoot something, it'd be disadvantage, which would cancel
Well,
out
I'm a melee, so
the.
disadvantage. Well, also, I'm a melee, so disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, you can see her just barely.
Yeah, I get a level 2 guiding bolt.
All right, so this will be a flat roll because advantage, disadvantage cancel out.
Yep. Nope.
8 does not do it.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Bolt kind of
That'd be-
streaks
that's
out into the
okay.
room. Trespin does not heal anything this turn.
Does take
Yes. What is her? I'm trying to figure out what her bonus was.
I get 11 HP.
It's wisdom or con? Wisdom, right?
Oh, wait. Question.
No.
Question. Olympion also gets 10 HP, right?
He does, yes.
Don't do that again for Olympion.
What's the save?
wisdom. 14.
Wisdom. She fails.
Okay.
And I think it was 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's her turn. She's gonna have the Drakes attack first, both attacking.
Don't they also take?
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll for the Drakes. Yes, hold on.
Also, Ben, does the giant swarm go away now?
It does now that she's dead. But yes, one pass, one fail. So hold on. Bottom Drake is bloodied. The Drakes are both going to attack with advantage. 16 on the first one's a hit. And 23 on the next one is also a hit. Alright, first attack on Waka does 7 damage. Next one does 5 damage for a total of 12. Trespin is going to try and bite and down Waka. Does hit, and I believe minimum damage. Yeah, Waka goes down as the jaws tear a chunk out of his shoulder, and he goes into shock. So you're down to 0. Trespin is then going to turn around and attack Guppy 4 times with the arms. You didn't reckless or anything, right, Guppy? I mean, you didn't need to, I guess.
No.
Okay, first 3 are 21, 21, 14.
AC is 14.
Okay, oh my god, this is gonna be so much then. Alright, 4 hits, which means she gets her rend damage twice. Or no, only once. It's 2 or more claws.
Is any of that slashing?
Yeah,
Or bludgeoning?
I'm gonna have to do it one thing at a time.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Okay, so first attack. 12 halve to 6.
Okay.
Next is 8 halve to 4.
Okay.
10 halve to 5. 8 have to 4.
Okay.
And 14 have to 7.
Okay.
I'm glad you kept track of all that because I was losing track.
No worries, I got it.
Just a flurry of claw attacks just goes into you.
Was but a scratch.
I will say, as a free action, you see it looks like she has soaked her cape in like moss and water. Free action, she pats out the flames of the alchemist fire. No check needed. Waka, give me a death save.
That's just rude. Do I click the death save or the con?
Death save, the button. All right, 1 success. Lyral.
If I lie myself back in the middle of the room over the guard drapes, do they get off attacks against me, or is it high enough that that won't happen?
I don't think there's a because you're coming out of this doorway. I don't think there's an angle where you wouldn't get op attacked. Because like the ceiling's higher, but like you have to get lower to go through the door.
Yes. Right. In that case, I will Healing Word Waka as my bonus action.
Okay. The shadows reach out again. Waka, come back up at 7. You are conscious again. And that resets your death saves, of course.
And then for my action, I will Sacred Flame again.
On which one?
Trepson.
Okay, that does hit Trepson. Or, sorry, I thought it was 15. Yeah, just make the save. She does fail again. She's looking pretty fucking bad.
Okay.
Down in the red.
And then I will... Are there windows on this side that are open, or are they closed?
This one right next to the Cobalt is open.
Okay. Then I will fly myself out.
Alright, flying to there. Guppy, you decide what you're going to do while I move these auras.
Okay.
And I roll my bonus health.
It's at the end of the turn.
At the end of my turn.
Oh, sorry, that was... I couldn't... You were so quiet, I thought that was Guppy for a second.
No. Oh, and I should re-roll the Spirit Guardian's damage.
Yes, reset that. Okay. Guppy, go ahead.
I'm just gonna keep wailing away. I don't see any reason not to.
It is with advantage, so that does hit. She goes down, but you can see the blood is still flowing back into her. No one's hit her with fire. So she is still regenerating.
Sorry, I need to read something. But I need to find where that thing is that I need to read. Okay, now I need to Google something. And now it needs to slowly load. Damn it. Okay. Scratch that.
You can still move as well if you would like. But up to you.
Oh, I have a tinderbox and the torches.
You can light a torch, but it is a whole action to light a torch.
And I probably can't do that while raging.
I would say no. I don't think that is within your capacity while you're raging.
You know, while I'm raging, I probably don't really comprehend what's happening. I think I'd just swing again.
I think you probably would. That's tragic.
That is tragic.
You like chop off like a full limb, and you see it start to like regrow. We'll say for flavor, because that was a crit while she was not moving, she'll come back up with 3 limbs if you guys fail to keep her down.
Okay.
So you, like, bring the axe down, like, with the lower right arm just gets sliced off and, like, wetly thumps to the ground and the floor below. That is the last veteran, who is now outside of Liral's radius, and is going to go in twice on Darval. 2 hits this time, Darval. First one is 6, next one is 7, Darval. For 13 total. Which I don't know how much is absorbed by temp, but... that's his turn. Willa.
I'm gonna do another.
Another Alchemist Fire? Alright, if this connects... you do have advantage on her.
If she's dead, oh, I guess that would just be because it's thrown.
Yeah. That does hit. And with that, you throw the vial. A ripple of green fire rushes across, seems to ignite Trepson's blood. And as the body kind of crackles like a low fire, she cannot get up anymore.
Good thing that was really...
That was close. Next is Olympion. I'm going to keep Trepson in the order because that's the order the Drakes act on, although they might get killed by this Radiance. We'll see. That does hit. Almost immediately tramples the Drake right there. As Olympion rears up and brings 2 hooves down on the back of its, right on the spine. Darval? If you're talking, you're muted, but that does hit.
I'm sorry, I am muted. Yeah, attacking Sorvik with that.
Alright, he's looking pretty bad, Sorvak, right now.
Attack number 2.
That does
20.
hit. And
slashing.
with one last slash, you cut through his splint mail, slicing off a chunk of it and getting to the stomach underneath, and he collapses.
Awesome. That's my turn.
Let's take him out of the order. Alright, Trepson is gone. What's the... Alright, you gotta make 2 saving throws for these dogs. Well, not dogs, they're drakes, but they were, like, her hounds. 1 pass, 1 fail. What was the damage?
On
Your spirits? It was 14, right?
yeah.
Alright, first one, the spirits, which again, just to remind people of her spirits, like these weird, like, shadowy figures, looks like sunlight dappled through trees on the forest floor. And one just, like, reaches a fist into the first drake. It twitches and stops moving. The other one barely holds on. It is going to make one last attack on Waka, no longer with advantage, because it doesn't get pack tactics with only one of them. Waka, that is a hit, though, for 7 damage.
I'm down.
Well, didn't you? You should have had more temp, right? You finished your last turn in the thing.
When I was down though, I don't think it would have given it to me.
Oh, true. It does not give it to you when you're down.
Yeah.
All right, managed to sink his fangs. Waka collapses. Waka, make another save. That is 1 fail. Liral.
All right, I will fly in. I guess
You would have to make an acrobatics or an athletics check to break through this window. This one's not open. Or you could fly back through the one you're left.
Alright. I'll fly through the one I'm in.
Okay.
To try and get above Waka if that's possible.
Yes, and you'd be diagonally within the Drake's reach, so no op attack.
And then I will spare the dying on Waka.
Alright. Waka, you're stable.
And then
Thank you.
can I try and grab that cloak off of Trepson?
I mean, it's like... It's almost as heavy as a tapestry. It's a large-sized cloak that's been... It's a large-sized cloth cloak that has been soaked in water and moss. It's very heavy.
Okay, I will drop... Can I drop something to grab it then?
I would say if you wanna... You'd have to make an athletics check to do it in the heat of battle.
So would you say it's probably like 3 stone, or?
I will try and do that then.
43 and a half pounds for 3 stone. That's dumb. It's more than 3 stone. Okay, so you are trying to grab it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not entirely seeing the plan here, but that is not enough to lift it.
Okay.
Guppy.
Or if he wants to just keep hitting the dead trips.
Probably could.
I think I will.
Alright, you just keep fucking dismembering Trepson. It's like a low-level fire is like crackling across her.
That's good.
Alright, Willa, there's one person left, the Drake. And then we'll probably... I'll give XP and then we'll stop.
Okay. So here's for the hit.
That's a hit. Arrow goes straight through one eye, out the other side of the ambush Drake's skull, and it is down as we end. Go ahead.
Happy dance.
Oh, happy dance. Okay. Happy dance indeed. All right. Let's pull away from our combat music. Okay, we are out of combat as you guys did burn Trepson before she could regenerate. Let me just add up. Let's see. You guys took out the 3 veteran fighters. We got 2 ambush drakes. Got Trepson herself. You got 1 dragon claw. And of course you got Talus the White. Okay, everyone is gonna get 1,220.
Nice.
There's a nice, pretty penny for that.
Yep.
All right. Excellent fight. I think that's the most collective damage you guys have ended a fight with in a while.
That's our XP currently.
Nice.
Yep.
69 right in the middle. Beautiful. And we will pick back up there next week. I'm so excited for it not to be the holidays anymore and I can just have a consistent schedule.
Oh yeah, all right. This is great. Thanks, Ben.
No worries.
Thanks, everyone.
Good to be back,
It's not
guys.
like you were the only one not having.
That is true.
You
That
were
is
all
true.
right there.
I think it's just my brain functions better when there's like a consistent thing going on.
I can.
Understandable.
I get it.
All right. We shall be back next week. Thank you guys.